Today we are back on iRacing and we're going to make a start on the second series that we're going to run this season. If you've taken notice of the title and the thumbnail, we are of course running the Formula 4 Challenge Series. Now the reason I picked this is because I bought this alongside the Ferrari last season, but also when I looked at the schedule, the tracks are exactly the same as the Ferrari Challenge. So when I was doing my planning for this season in iRacing, I just made sure I had all the tracks to cover both of these two series, and that's why I've decided to run these two this season. Anyway, let's talk about the race. We qualified in P2. We were 4/10 off pole position, but I did bottom my second lap, and I know I've got more pace in this. But how will the race pan out? Let's jump in and see how it went. All right, here we are on the grid. We qualified in P2, surprisingly. So let's see what we can do. It's a 20-minute race, so we're not going to rush too much. Try and take our time, but also break away from the pack and be competitive, of course. So we're just waiting for a few cars left here to grid, and we'll be on our merry way. We were about 4/10 off in qualifying, although I invalidated my second lap, so there was more pace in me. I just ran a little bit wide and dipped a wheel on the grass, unfortunately.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid.
But hopefully, have a good race, keep it clean, and make some gains on both safety rating and I rating. Alright, here we go. Oh, shit. Well, that's
Green flag, green flag. You got the black flag. You jumped the start. You have to drive.
I haven't calibrated my clutch.
Stopping. Car right. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Right side. 2 wide. Clear. The next car's the leader. Car right. Stay on the left. Keep to the left. Clear. Right side. Still there.
That was shit. Excuse my language.
Stay on the left. Clear on the right.
Oh well, it's what it is. Take our drive through. See what we can do after that. New PC. First time driving this car off the grid. Never thought to try to calibrate my clutch. I hate this pit lane as well. It's very narrow. Alright, we'll take a drive through. We're probably going to be right at the back here, but...
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Alright, let's go. Head down. Eight seconds to the car in front. Been a bit of a comedy of errors with my controls this week. First off in the Ferraris, it was the hitting the pit limiter.
Go right.
Whoa, that was an unsafe rejoin. Dude, you do not cut across the track on a rejoin. Come on. Right, got wheel damage, so steering slightly off because of that. Problem is though, like, if I didn't want to brake because I would have lost control of the car because I was on the corner. Couple of free positions though. Next up is Anthony. Yeah, my pronunciations aren't great. He's 13 seconds ahead, so be a bit of a lonely race for us, this one. But we'll see. So up to P15.
You've just set your fastest lap of the session. Car stopped on the left. Car stopped ahead. Car stopped on the right. Car stopped ahead. The car in front has gone off. Slow car ahead.
What is this back marker doing?
Right side. Still there, hold your line. Clear.
Right, P14. 9 seconds to the next car.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 24.227.
Oh, I nearly lost it. Got about 10 laps to go. Right, P13. Somebody's just disconnected. Closing the gap to the guy in front. Now 6 seconds the gap.
The car in P2 just set the fastest lap. 23.936.
Got to make my way through these back markers though. That's the only problem. It's not just as simple as rocking up to the back of that guy.
Just set your fastest lap of the session. Left side. Clear.
On pace for leaders with a 23.9. Scruffy. Might be a yield. No, we're alright.
The leader just did a
I think I lost the
24.051.
position. I'm sure I was P13 a minute ago.
Right side. Still there. Clear on the right.
Guys, I'm not fighting you. Let me pass on the straight, please.
Look for opportunities.
Not going to yield. This is frustrating.
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 1 second.
Ruining my race. Come on, guys. Blue flags.
The car in P3 just set the fastest lap. 23.856.
This guy's holding me up so much. This is ridiculous.
The car in front is pitting.
Absolutely killing my race.
Car right. Clear.
Just don't understand why you're fighting this so hard.
Right side. Clear.
Dude. I mean, we're past, but I've
The
now
front wing is damaged.
got damage. So we're going to be even slower now. I mean, I've been doing 23s. That last lap was a 28. That just goes to show how much slower that guy was, how much he was holding me up. So we're up to P11. Might be about all we get out of this one. 13 seconds to Scott in front.
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 6 seconds. The car in P16 just set the fastest lap. 23.852.
Igor, if you've got pace and you want to go past, let me know. Everybody has voice chat, unfortunately, so he might not be able to let me know. Oh, P10's right ahead. We could get into the top 10 here somehow. After the shambles of a race. About 4 minutes left, so probably about 3 more laps.
The leader just did a 24.309.
Oh, I got the draft now. It's going to hurt my safety rating. It's 10x. Looking for a
Right
switchback.
side. Keep to the left. Clear on the right.
And we're up to P10. Might still be 2 laps to go. A bit more now. All right, 2 to go.
You're in the top 10. You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 1.7 seconds.
I didn't let Igor pass, 'cause I don't think he has got the pace to lead, so...
White flag this time. You've got about 5 laps of fuel.
The guys in front of us, maybe they might have a ding-dong on the final lap.
Slow car ahead. Car stop on the left.
Had to shift down to third, unfortunately, there to help with rotation. It's cost me a bit of speed. Don't think we're going to get Bart here, though.
Right side. Clear. Left side.
Short run to the
Car
line.
stop on the left. Still there, hold your line.
Didn't quite get him.
There's the flag. It's over. Good job. Very good job.
Yeah, difficult race. Could have been a lot better if we hadn't have got our clutch mapped. And then obviously frustration behind the back markers, the blue flags, ultimately led to damage. But thanks, Igor. Hopefully I didn't hold you up too much. Let's take a look at the results. This was a split 2 of 3 race, and the strength of the field was 1,390. Came home in P10. Car number 6 started P2. Fastest lap of the race was a 23.942. Fastest lap of the race overall by Sin was a 23.852. So only a 10th off fastest lap. So good pace. Just comedy of errors that led us not to be competitive at the front. 47 points for the championship. And strangely, we get double green. So it's a 0.01 safety rating change, taking us to 2.45. And a 7 iRating change, taking us to 1,443. Okay, guys, so there was the race, and yeah, very, very frustrating from my point of view. Having not raced the F4s on my new PC and didn't think to check my controls, I didn't have my clutch set up, so the minute I put my foot on the throttle, we were jump start, and we knew we was going to be fighting from the back from there. Although we ultimately came through the pack to take a P10, it was very frustrating indeed following those back markers. As I outlined at the time, they were costing me about 5 seconds a lap. And I just don't understand why back markers feel the need to race you when you are on completely different races and completely different laps. I know the rules of iRacing state that you don't have to pull over for blue flags, but even still, when somebody is that quick behind you, I just don't see the point in holding them up. Once we got past the lap cars though, we managed to pick up the pace again. And I don't know if Igor had pace over me, but he just sat behind. I did offer him to pass if he thought he had the pace, but you know, we managed to sort of make good inroads, pick up another couple of positions, and we was very, very close from taking a P9 across the line right at the death. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider giving it a like. And if you want to see more racing content from me, make sure to hit that subscribe button because there'll be plenty more coming real soon. If you want to get involved with the racing on iRacing, head down to the description where you'll find a link, and hopefully I'll see you on track real soon. But all that's left for me to say is thank you very much for watching, and until next time, see ya.